Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Shine. We're here with day, I was going to say two, actually three, including Bad Ideas. And I'm joined with Mr. Dragonuto at Dragonuto, and I am Ninja Matt Ninja, Matthew Fox Ninja. And we're here today to cast some Splatoon 2 at 11 a.m. in the morning.
11 a.m. in the morning, which, to be quite honest with you, is a bit too early for us, especially considering we are not used to this time frame, you know?
I'm doing great.
You're doing great?
Yeah,
okay.
I'm ready to cast some Splatoon.
I don't think you said that about an hour ago.
All right, so who do we have here? Blursed and your mum.
Yeah, so the two teams that we got coming into this, we're in winner semifinals if you haven't been following up. Top 6 teams. We had groups yesterday as well as the first couple of rounds of bracket. We are in the top half of winner semifinals at the moment with Your Mum and Blursed Bomb. Your Mum got some key names in there. You've got people like Hunty, Hope, Storm, and Power. All big names, old names in the community, players that you'd recognize. And then on Blursed Bomb, quite similar as well, right?
Yeah, we've got Fusion, Marsh, Avron, and Pico. So, you've got two teams with some players here. It's not just like, I don't know, Jim Bob, We've got some definitely notable players here. I'd say especially we got Power, world champion, the first world champion to come out of Splatoon, so we'll see how he holds up here today. Now, of course, we're getting into the semi-finals, so it's going to be going to the later stage of the tournament, and there will be prizing for this tournament. So I thought we'd mention that quickly. We were at $430, the original prize pool.
Yeah, we were, yeah.
But we got an anonymous donation, and now the prize pool is up to $600 right now. And I believe donations are open if you want to further that more. So thanks very much for that anonymous donation. Pretty nice prize pool.
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah, you can further it.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Check out in chat.
You don't know how donations are open, but it's probably in chat.
It's probably in chat, yeah.
Yeah, someone's probably like spamming in chat telling you how to do it. But just pay attention to that if you want to give these people money.
You want to give these people money. You want to give a Splatoon player a home.
Yeah.
A paycheck. I mean, even aside from that, we're going to have a map pool coming up really soon. We've got Clamblets on Pranabit as our first map. Is it our first map today?
No.
Should be.
Oh, wait, we're going into it right now.
Okay, yeah, Clamblets on Pranabit. We're already getting started on this one pretty early on. Looking forward to this. We've got, an interesting comp coming out from Hunty's team. We like to see the Squeezer, in fact. L3D. Bit of a slept-on weapon, kind of outclassed in most places, but it does have some unique characteristics like that 99.9 damage with the MPU.
Yeah, you can definitely try to get a lot of two-shots on those weapons, but you're going to have to really watch out for Bamboo and Squeezer, which is going to put a lot of pressure on you. You see Airslide pushing up on this left side now, just going to try and pressure them out, but not much going on apart from both sides. They're going to lose one of their Slayers, but actually it's going to be the side of Your Mum losing two, but now it's traded out. Stingray's going to come out from Bronze, trying to help out Airslide and just win this fight in mid, but the L3 is going to put a lot of pressure. Especially you're a junior now, just trying to back off and survive, but nice missiles catching out Airsign from Power, and he's just going to be putting on a lot of pressure on mid. That's 2 down now, and Your Mum have a pretty nice advantage to start trying to take some space, but only 8 clams for this push.
Yeah, not many clams on the border right now. Bit of a trade going back and forth has kind of put a damper on the collecting the clams process. Power here looking for an angle on that junior, not quite finding it. L3 does go down, so they're not, or is still down, so they're not quite in a position to push yet. Specials charging slowly. They're making their way, but a bit of a neutral game so far.
Yeah, they look like Your Mum's getting an advantage again, so they need to get some clams together for this push, because this is definitely a situation where they can take a lot of space, right? They've got the armor, they've got the missiles, they've got to pick, but actually not finding much off of it. They get a pretty good advantage there, but unfortunately, my Blursed Bomb actually manages to hold on pretty well and stop the push, so they're actually going to be the ones in control of mid now. They have a pretty good clam advantage, and actually, they're in a pretty good position to get themselves set up now. If they can get this power clam ready and they can still get sorted, this could be a big score, but actually no. Person with 9 clams goes down, so that's down to just 4 on the floor, and it looks like Bronze gets taken out on mid. Another push opportunity goes down as Hunty gets a nice double, making it another favorable situation for Your Mum. But Your Mum on this push are really going to need to get their clams together because they've had some nice opportunities to push in, but never quite had the actual clams to throw into the basket. So let's see if they can get that ready together here, as it's another 4v4 situation with Your Mum controlling most of the middle area.
Yeah, Bubbles come out a little bit early, I think. A bit too eager to get forward. There's only 16 clams on the board, not quite enough for a proper push yet. Junior does go down, which is going to be huge. They have the armor advantage here. Making progress. They have enough clams now. 20 clams, pretty good. 2 power clams. It's going to get them down to 60. Stingray does come out from Bronze to try and deny that. Does get Hope, but they do manage to break the basket. Quick disengage from Your Mum, and Blursed Bomb do quite hold on to this one for now.
Yeah, it's going to be Blursed actually stopping that push. And only 20, that's not really much of a push, especially on something like Piranha Pit, where, you know, you can get a crazy snowball push and go all the way down to 40. But actually, it's going to be Hunty getting another favorable situation for your mum. But look, another person goes down. Feels like they've never been able to keep all 4 people alive when they are in these favorable situations. So it could be pretty tricky to take advantage of it here, especially with only 12 clams. But they are throwing them towards Hunty, so they are going to be able to get another score here going down to 70. But they really want to get some more stuff together if they want to get a nice push on this map. But Hope goes down, the only other clam carrier. Power's going to try and come in with mid from Storm. And actually, they're getting some kill set. Very nice missile. And it looks like Power and Storm are going to be able to clean up, scoring it some more down to 64. And Storm's got a lot there. Going to be able to bring it down even further. Bronze in a very tricky situation and does get taken out. Cauliflower there is going to try and have to clean up with Gerrans, and it's actually going to be 1 down for each side. It's now just Hope trying to survive with Power. Gerrans getting another one, and Hope is just going to try and lift it and stall out. But look, the clams went down to 34 while all that scrappy fight was happening, and now it's a really nice push from your mom. However, again, Clam vs Piranha. Snowball pushes can happen so fast, so it's really not over until like the last few minutes. And a Stingray coming out from Bronze in a pretty tricky situation, but oh, the bodyguards are there.
Yeah, a bit ballsy, but whole squad on that back. Storm Girls get taken down. Was looking for the Stingray, kind of overextended there. Armor comes out. This is a pretty well put together push here from Blursed. Do get the power climb in. They only have 11 clams on the board, so it's not going to be enough to get that lead. They need to get a couple more picks and pick up a couple more clams from the map. The paint's not quite there. Cornflower trading out in a pretty unfavorable situation. Jaren's looking for a fight against Hunty. Does manage to win that. Looking for power as well. Gets 2. Jaren's kind of on the board. There's a lot of clams behind the basket now. And this is
those clams?
Yeah, it's looking really good for Blursed.
Yeah, looking really good. They should get the lead here as long as Storm doesn't kill Airslide. And actually, they're going to get the lead. Really nice from Gerrans opening that up for them. I think that kind of kill streak from the 52 was really, really helping out there. Of course, support from the rest of the team as well, coming through with the clams and getting that scoring. That's what I mean about Clamblitz Piranha. With the way this board is positioned, a push can go down to 29 in a second, but there's still a minute left. And your mom could definitely turn this. They only need a power and a few clams. They're going to get it through, especially if you take out Bronze, that anchor for the team. Now the arm comes through, they're going to take advantage of the situation with the missiles too. But you've got to capitalize quickly, and they do. The Junior going down. They're rushing the last 2 there. Hope try and live here as the bubbles and the inkjet come in. Really nice special use from your mom. They're really pulling together now. These clams have to come out through Hunty. They should be the lead here if they don't get taken out, and it is going to be the lead. Going below 20, down to 15, and even more clams coming through. Only 2 more needed, and that's going to be the knockout from your mom. Really nice push at the end there. I'm not going to lie, all game, your mom were kind of winning these mid-fights, but it feels like as soon as it came to the push, they kind of collapsed a bit. Like they were getting the right thing, and then a person would just go out of position and get picked. But that last push was so clean. They capitalized on the missiles and armor really well. They saved the bubbles and inkjet. They used them together to overpower the last 2 people and just rolled them and ended the game. So that last push was really clean and crisp, not only on a mechanical standpoint, but also just working together as a team.
Yeah, and we got a bit of a replay here of Gerrans winning that fight. Does manage to take down Hunty if you can see it, and then just gets the spray onto Power. Just completely opens that one up. Unfortunate that they lost this, but it was kind of a clutch play from, I believe it was Hope at the time, to drop in and stop them from scoring any more clans. And then, yeah, the push coming back, you see the bubbles coming through, and just solid play all around from, well, both teams, but your mom cleaning up for the first map. They're eager to get back into the next one, I think. I'm already hearing everybody getting back in, like the pops and the pops and stuff coming back on.
Yeah. If you look at the lobby screen, everyone's pretty much ready.
Yeah,
like it feels like both teams are going in and they know what they're kind of doing for these maps. Splatoon's Inkblot Art Academy, I'd kind of be scared if I was Plus, but I'm not going to lie. It is kind of mean to say that after they lost a game, but the main reason I'm scared is because playing against Bambo on this map is not an enjoyable experience.
I mean, just playing against Power on this map is
I
not
mean,
an enjoyable experience.
It's not fun to play against Bamboo in the slightest, especially when it's Power, but I think especially on this map, if that Bamboo's going to get on the top and just shoot at your plat or find a nice angle and just be able to spam there, get 9 trillion missiles going, I don't know, throw some bubbles up there, I wouldn't want to play against your mom on this map. However, it's not like Bloodborne bad at the game. I could definitely see there 52. Gerrans has had some really, really nice plays overall the tournament today. We played them yesterday, had some really good showing. So if they're able to get some things going here and just get some crazy kills, I could see this going really, really well for Blursed. One big thing they're going to have to worry out for, when you look at kind of the paint thing, but everyone's just kind of cap zone, they're going to struggle with the Pro and Jet compared to, like, you know, Zap, Splash 52.
Yeah, Zap Splash 52 is a lot heavier painting, and they're going to have to rely on their Junior and their C-Jet to paint most of that zone. Unfortunately, not quite. Well, actually, I'll say that, not quite going their way, but the trade's going back through. Gerrans does get called out, but it's another trade, so a 2v2. The only weapons left are the painting weapons on both sides. And it's, well, luckily for your mom, they managed to clean that one up. Bron's kind of waiting here. He doesn't want to go in too quickly. He wants to keep that Stingray for the recontest. Looking for the pick on Power, but not quite getting it. Does see him though. He's gonna reposition. He just wants to get Power out of position here. He might not be looking for the kill. Just get it so his team can drop in.
Yeah, it's good. Nice you can make a bit of space, but I feel like it could have been a little bit too early. The team wasn't ready to follow up. And in fact, Cauliflower drops down and does go down. Armor's still being used though, so it looks like Blursed does want to try and turn this. And I do get a pick, so it is actually doable. They do have to try and capitalize it quick, though, before the spawns come back through, but that is going to be 2 down for your mom and only 1 down for Blursed. So hopefully they can capitalize off this, especially now Bronze has the Ray. The zone is going to flip, but it's not exactly like they've got all the control. Power's in mid here, actually forced to jump out, but is able to survive, so going to keep those missiles to push. But it looks like your mom's going straight back in with a burst bomb and missiles. Hunt's on the side here now, trying to pressure out Cornflower, and actually does run in with that splash ball and take them out. Only the 52 left alive. Hunty's going on a bit of a streak here, and Jarrett's can't really win this one before, so going to be backing up, and that is your mom getting in a very, very nice control of the zone. I'd say it's the best control anyone's had this game yet.
Yeah, I don't want to be Cornflower in that situation. Like, staring down the missiles and the wall, yeah, not very nice. Hunty being a bit aggressive here, going for the position. Does manage to get one. Looking for the second. Dead shot 2. Looking for a third as well. Can't quite find it. No, does manage to get it. Well, an assist. That's good enough. And that's going to be really good for your mom. They're going to have a better lead here. And Blursed need to find a way back in. They're not quite finding what they need. They have an armor just coming up, and they have the Stingray. So if they can find something with a pick with the Ray and drop him with that armor, they'll be able to flip it. But that timer is getting awfully low.
Nice bomb positioning, which assistance from the Ray is able to take out power now. They're going to come through with the Booyah too, but the bomb rush is going to try and slow things down a little bit. They're still not going to getting close to the zone cap. That's what I mean. You really struggle with this paint. Only really the Junior 52 can get this big paint down. And now, because you couldn't outpaint them, they're just going to come and kill you, and that is going to be your mum taking the game. Really well played for them in the last fight to kind of kite back, give them a bit of space, know that we can just kind of hold the zone for a bit and then go in and kill them. So a nice played last fight, but that is going to be your mum taking the game. And yeah, I think zone's going to be a harder mode for Blursed to win on, and they're probably going to be pretty happy to know it's not coming back for the rest of the series if they're going to try and get this reverse sweep.
Oh, don't say that to people in Plus 2. They'll be like, oh, what, Splatoon? I want Splatoon again. we only play Splatoon's modes here in our rank. But no, we can see here in the replay, unfortunately for Cornflower, missiles, burst bombs, walls, just people running at you. That's just not fun to face down. Maybe a positioning problem, or maybe just a really good isolation technique there. But either way, as you watch these replays, we'll bring you into the next map because, to be honest, we don't have much time in between.
All right.
Yeah?
All right, yeah. Okay, I'm just going to go.
You good?
Yeah. TC Starfish. I was going to say, if I'm going to see a map that I want to start my reverse sweep on, and I'm Blursed Bomb, it's going to be a TC mode. I feel like your comp's going to do a lot better on this mode than something like Clam or Inkbot, where you can just kind of let your 52 go in and hopefully snowball a push with some kill streak. Pro's going to do a lot better on this mode than it's going to do on zones, where it's going to just get outpainted and then ran at. You know, and of course, it's like kind of as a preference thing, Bronze definitely wants to play this Stingray.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's Bronze here.
Bronze doesn't like playing the V-Jet, and we've seen that so far. Even on a map like that one, everyone else is gonna pick V-Jet, but Bronze is like, no, sticking to the V-Jet, fair enough. And I feel like if you're gonna go into TC, you're gonna feel a lot better about that. Gonna be interested to see what Power goes for here. If it's going to be the Bamboo, because Bamboo can just kind of shoot everything on this map from tower. Yeah, or it might be the Jet because they want the Ray, or maybe they want a bit of the longer range pressure in the mid. So, yeah, the anchor option from your mum here is going to be pretty interesting.
Well, that's what I'm trying to say here. I mean, like, as much as I think Bronze is an incredible player, there's quite one-dimensional here with the anchor play. Like, C-Jet. It's C-Jet. It's always C-Jet for Bronze. So they're going to be looking for only Rays, and Power can take that and be like, okay, I'll play around that. I'll play a missile weapon. I'll play up weird angles. I know exactly where you're going to play from because I've done the same thing. We've all been in Stingray meta. We know what it's like in 1.6.
Again, if Bronze wants to go with CJ only, then at least the next 2 maps are looking pretty favorable for a bit of race spam. So it's a nice 2 to try and get this reverse sweep started if you're on Blursed Bomb and you're trying to turn this around on your mom. But again, your mom have put on a really good performance so far, and I wouldn't be surprised if they just kind of get another strong game going here. But we're going to have to see as it opens up here. It's going to be power on that CJ, so it's going to be matching it. We've got a 10-sec splash shot here instead of the K shot that Jarrett's is pulling out. So it looks like your mom's going to want to go for some inkjet pushes probably, on those top sides here.
Yeah, I'd look for Cornflower here. Splash Shot Pro, you don't see it much nowadays because there's just better options usually. But on a map like this, it's actually pretty strong. So I want to see the picks coming out from there from Cornflower. So keep an eye on that one on the map. Early armor's coming through from both teams. The normal, an incredible double. Just people dying either side of the map. And yeah, I mean the right move here from your mom is just back up. You don't want to challenge this.
It looks like Blursed able to win out of that fight on mid, and that's going to be really good for them to try and get this snowball started. Specials are ready on their side too as they pop the missiles first, but still holding on to that Stingray and Booyah Bomb, but Armor's getting ready as well. You're about to have 3 big specials if you're on the side of Blursed, so this is looking good. Cornflower popping that Ray, but actually the K-Shot is going to go down on tower, and a Junior too, so they don't really get much out than they would have liked to. Storm's going to be running into the mid on that Pro. The Pro goes down, it's just Bronze on the Jet. Are they going to go take out? Like, no, Storm and Hunty identify them, so is going to be Bronze going for a jump hit? Yeah, looks like it, but still. That gives your mom a good opportunity to set up here. Not only that, they really didn't need that many specials to win that fight. Now they have 3 specials ready, and they could just kind of snowball whenever they feel like it. And it is going to be the Armor coming out right now with the BR Bomb and the Inkjet. So they're going to be trying to get some pressure on early, find these early picks, and get a lot of space. And it is going to be that early pick. Jevons on that K-shot is going to be going down, but it is actually Hunter getting traded out, as Cornerflower is going to try and pressure this tower on the right side, but they're pretty alone. So it's looking like a great situation for this mom to continue to push, even though they are down Hunty.
Yeah, I was going to say, hey, look, both of them got the checkpoint, so that's pretty good. But now your mom also have the checkpoint, and they have a lot better positioning to continue this push. Bron's kind of waiting on the wall here. Is close to the Stingray. Not quite sure with the aggressive positioning. I mean, he's going to look to the right either way, but I jump back here. Cornflower does go down, and I don't know. This could be a really strong push coming out from your mom, because what are you going to do? You have the Ray, and that's about it.
Yeah, they've got the Ray, but look, Andy's got the Power Ray ready, and they've got the Inkjet to put the extra pressure on that Ray. The Booyah Bomb coming out too, so it seems like your mom's going to have a lot of it to support that Ray. And in fact, it's only the Ray left. They used all the special, they took everyone else out, and your mom's so close to taking this series now. It's going to have to be a miracle Stingray from Bronze, but yeah, Andy had that Stingray ready, Power, in fact, and Hope's now going to be running on that tower and trying to get it ready. But look, people are on the top just spamming bombs, so going to need support from the team, but the Armor is going to be big here, trying to run into the pit, and it is going to be Bronze dying to that Stingray. In fact, 3 going down. Judy's going to need to get 4 kills, so it's very looking like your mom going to be taking this series in a 3-0 fashion. Really, really good performance from them.
Yeah.
I think that was just some clean gameplay on the ball. I mean, we were talking about how strong the players are, but it's clear they've put in the practice all this tournament. They are kind of working as a well-oiled machine. Once they kind of got going in that first game, because it definitely was, you know, a bit of a tricky start in some of those pushes. As soon as they kind of got that one push in the last game, everything's kind of seemed smooth from them. And your mom looking like a scary force in this tournament. But
yeah,
I mean, it's not like Blursed are out. They've only been moved down to the losers bracket, and they had some good showings there, and they were going toe-to-toe in some fights against one of the strongest teams. So hopefully they can make waves in losers.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing them later on in the tournament. It's not like they looked bad. Again, like you said, your mom kind of one of the strongest teams in the tournament at this point. So
yeah,
and honestly been putting on a clinic as it is so far in the tournament. I'm not sure if I think they dropped 1 map.
I don't even know if they've dropped a map yet.
I'm pretty sure they dropped 1 map against this team on Humpback Clan Blitz yesterday.
No.
So,
oh, okay, maybe.
yeah. So hey man, I know my knowledge. I did my research.
I didn't.
Hey, I'm a caster. I did my research. Are you a caster? You do your research, or were you too busy getting?
All right, so that's gonna be your mom moving up to winners finals. The first team to move up to winners finals.
The first team to move up.
Is winners semis happening off stage right now? Is that what's going on over there, or is winners semis going to